With 30 to 40% of surveyed Ross students suffering from mental health issues and 74% of surveyed students feeling uncomfortable approaching faculty for help, overall well-being and academic success is taking a major hit. From a university perspective, Ben Locke, Director of Counseling and Psychological Services at Penn State, says that it's hard because mental health services are expensive and they require space. In order to meet the demand that we see today, it's asking for a level of permanent financial commitment from institutions that is strikingly higher than it has ever been. As you can see, culture at Ross is fast-paced, competitive, with little time for mindfulness. Therefore, for our Change initiative, we wanted to directly improve mental health of students at Ross. In order to break down barriers, including the lack of knowledge about mental health resources and the stigma surrounding mental health, we sought out to bring Meditation Works meditation truck to the Ross School of Business. We decided to bring the Meditation Works truck to Ross as it is more introspective, accessible, and low-cost tool for relieving stress than counseling services. Regular meditation would enable students to build a healthy habit, connect with people, and relieve stress.
So how do we do this? We began our journey by reaching out to several mental health organizations on campus, including Mind Matters, Active Minds, CAPS, and the Wolverine Support Network, to gain insight on the mental health resources at the University of Michigan that currently exist. We met as a group to foster high-quality connections, which, according to Jane Dutton, can broaden people's capacities for thinking. We'll begin each of our meetings with our partners by celebrating the small wins of the day, which got them excited for the rest of the meeting and created these high-quality connections. We created a banner and an event on Facebook to encourage students to RSVP. Each member of our group reached out to our own network for advertising this event. The day was November 9th, and our event had finally arrived. We were all extremely excited. Hal Young and Sydney woke up early and parked their cars at 6 a.m. to reserve the 3 spots in front of Ross for the truck to park in. Hours passed and the truck rolled into Ann Arbor at 11:30. We set up our table that we had received from Ross Logistics with our handouts from each partner group, several computers for sign-in, pre- and post surveys, and a large sign to welcome everyone. The clock struck 12 and it was time to start our sessions. Each participant began by taking our pre-survey, documenting their current state of mind. Co-founder Josh Leider began the session with a 5-minute discussion about the breakdown of the meditation session that was to come. The doors shut and the meditation session began with an instruction from one of the meditation leaders, Joanne, on how the 7-minute meditation would run. The lights dimmed, and sitting on an upright couch to the sound of the second meditation leader, the participants began their 7-minute meditation. The meditation ended with Joanne giving the benefits of meditation, including the decrease in road rage, reduced amygdala reactivity, and decreased cortisol production, leading to better interpersonal relations. Participants ended their session with a post-meditation survey again, documenting their current mental state. We also encouraged participants to interact with the mental health group representatives that were at the tables with us.
I am Jake Leiter. I'm one of the founders of the company. It's actually started to help people like me who just need an easier avenue to meditate. I was very surprised by the amount of participation we got. Very surprised. Mainly because we're in a busy area, people are busy, and it's very easy to say, I'm too busy to do this. We hear that a lot. So to know that they are busy and still want to do it shows that there's value, shows they want to do it. And most of all, we always look at their faces. So many smiles. A lot of people going in stressed, coming back stress-free. That's why we're here.
What did you think about your Meditation Works experience?
It was so relaxing and cleared my mind, kind of. And I just felt like my whole body getting lighter, which was crazy.
Amazing. Did anything surprise you about the experience?
How quickly I felt I could get into it. I was kind of doubtful at first, but it was really nice.
We loved it. Yeah, I really liked it a lot.
They should be a regular thing that happens at Ross.
It was kind of crazy. I didn't expect it to be like so I don't know, a loose sensation and go inside your head. But I couldn't feel my fingers and I was really freaked out by that. But it was really nice and I realized I could just relax and not even focus on anything.
Awesome.
So really awesome experience.
I had a great hard, but it was I couldn't breathe for a minute, but I got over it. It was really fun. I felt very relaxed.
After 9 sessions, around 82 participants had gone through the meditation session, while 50% had never meditated before. Part of our survey included feedback on the meditation session, and we received an overwhelming amount of positive feedback. After entering survey data into Excel and conducting paired t-tests, we found extremely interesting and amazing insights. Students had significantly more energy and less stress after the meditation than before. Meditation was also successful in improving participants' overall mental health, which was measured by items regarding self-efficacy, life meaningfulness, depression, and anxiety. Students also thought meditation in the truck was very convenient.
Although we had a really successful event, we faced some challenges along the way. We struggled for weeks trying to find the proper funding to pay for the meditation truck. After discussing with each partner group and reaching out to the BBA Council and the Center for Positive Organizations, we were faced with having to make a backup plan just in case we could not fund the truck. A few days before the event, Sarah had reached out to several of her mentors, and one immediately reached out and generously granted us the amount we needed to fund the meditation truck. Another challenge we faced was parking for the meditation truck. We had spoken to the city of Ann Arbor to reserve the spaces for the truck, but unfortunately they were unable to accommodate us. We then spoke with Gretchen to brainstorm ideas and took a risk by waking up at 6 a.m. to park the cars in those spots. Throughout all of these challenges, we were able to create new opportunities, strength spot, and unlock hidden resources within each member of the group.
We all played to our strengths in different ways. For example, Dara honed in on her organizational and planning skills and successfully coordinated with all of the partner organizations. By doing so, all of our sessions were filled, and the high attendance made Meditation Works want to continue to work with the University of Michigan in the future. Hao Young brought her superior research and analysis skills to the table as a psychology PhD student. She was able to take all of the data from the survey and employ paired t-tests to document the real impact of the meditation truck in order to create a legitimate argument to the university for sustaining the use of the truck. Without Sydney's drive and hard work, the event would not have gone as smoothly as it did. She tapped into her social media skills from past internship experiences and created the Facebook page to increase our attendance rate. Additionally, she woke up at 6 a.m. and drove not one, but 2 cars to hold the 3 parking spots in front of Ross to ensure that the truck would have a space. Chase is a fast learner and helped create the survey for before and after the meditation session, working with Hao Young. With his work, we were able to legitimize our data and gain real insights from the event. As a well-connected student in the mental health space, Sarah was able to create the initial partnership with all of the mental health groups that we worked with. She was able to secure funding for the truck by reaching out to a mentor of hers who is on the National Alliance for Mental Illness board with her, who ended up funding the entire event, donating the $900 that was needed to pay for the truck.
Because our event happened once, our impact was limited in addressing structural issues around mental health we mentioned earlier. For participants, mental health knowledge and acceptability of mental health did not change significantly, and students only felt moderately connected to each other after meditation. However, we believe that continuation of this initiative would gradually start shifting these factors. Specifically, this initiative will be continued by Mind Matters. They will be starting meditation sessions each week free to the public. Moreover, from our survey, we determined that 70% of participants would be willing to pay for future meditation work sessions, and on average, they would pay a fee of $9, which is more than would be required. Meditation Works has also expressed their interest in coming back. We therefore strongly believe that bringing the meditation truck to campus on a weekly basis for part of the year could be sustained in the future.